Hello YouTube, this is Steve coming back with Lip and Lunkers Fishing. Normally this would be the time where I would do a tackle tip video. Tonight I just don't see any need for that other than something else that's been on my mind here lately. This is kind of going to be like a rant. Um, how many of y'all's fishing places do you go to? Your favorite places to be? You go there and it is just trashed, just littered with trash. It's like it breaks my heart to see it every time I go to some of my favorite places, and you could literally spend hours upon hours just cleaning up stuff that people just don't care to take out with them. So, I mean, we as people, fishermen, fisherwomen, outdoorsmen, outdoor women, we need to do better. Keep conservation in mind. If we want to keep these places around for a long time, we've got to take care of them. And every time I go somewhere, I always take an extra bucket or a bag with me and try and leave the place that I'm at a little better than it was when I showed up. And I think if we all did our part and did that, I think, in the future, we could make these places great again. But we have to do our part. It irritates me that when I go somewhere and see not just trash on the bank, but trash all over the river. People throwing big items, bicycles, refrigerators, computer towers. It's destroying our fisheries and our wild habitats. And if we want to keep our habitats wild and around for us to enjoy for years to come, we've got to stop. I mean, conservation is not just about keeping these areas clean, but it's about leaving them with the appearance of being untouched. So if you've got enough arms to carry it in, one would think you would have enough arms to carry it back out. I mean, let me know what you guys think about this. Comment down below. I answer every comment on my channel. I know I'm early in my YouTube channel, and this probably isn't going to get a lot of good feedback, and I'm okay with that. As YouTube's only going to get out there so far. I don't know how many people will see this. I'm trying to grow my channel. If you see this video and it tugs at you, give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Some ideas for other people to read, for me to read. Things we can do to make our wild places a little better and bring them back to being a little more wild. Because the truth about it is the more trash and outside world that we take into and leave in these wild places, the less wildlife that's going to be around for us to enjoy seeing or fishing for or hunting for or whatever it is that you like to do. I don't know what else to do. This is just one of my pet peeves. This is inside the mind of an angry fisherman. Because tonight, after getting home from fishing, yeah, I got skunked again. No big deal. It happens quite often. You just got to regroup and go another time and try again. But part of me, feels that maybe if there wasn't so much trash and pollution for our fisheries to contend with, maybe the populations would be a lot better like they used to be. I remember a time going fishing where getting skunked was a rarity because there was fish everywhere. And so yeah, weather had a lot to do with it. Whatever you were throwing, your bait had a lot to do with it. And sometimes you just aren't throwing what they want, or they're just not in the mood to eat. The fact still remains that the way that we're taking care of our waterways and our wildlife areas, it leaves a lot to be desired. The place I was at tonight, there was a couple pop cans, a couple pop bottles down in the river. I would have cleaned those up, but I didn't have on, clothes or shoes that I would feel comfortable getting in the water with. Because the river I was at tonight, the visibility is maybe an inch. And you could see trash floating by in the river, see trash laying at the edge of the river. People see the areas where it's all grown up and they just throw their trash in there. And I took some of it out of the brushy areas, and I left with it. I found a dumpster on my way home, and I disposed of it properly. Conservation is about a lot of things. It's about maintaining your areas, keeping your areas clean and footprint free, and make it look as if you weren't there when you leave. It's not about not going to these places and leaving these places completely untouched. It's about not leaving your presence behind when you leave. It's about doing necessary things to take care of the wildlife that you do encounter. Teaching other people about the importance of keeping these areas pristine. So that's my rant for the evening. Like I said, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think about it. I don't know if I'll continue to do these videos every so often, where it's just me sitting in front of the camera talking. I still plan on doing the tackle tip videos. Those will resume next Thursday. But as for now, I think I got my rant out. So subscribe if you haven't. Like the video if you happen to like what I said and agree with what I said. Leave me a comment in some other ways you think we can improve. Not only as just genuine human beings, but as people who share the love of the outdoors. So with that being said, I'm going to call it a night. I hope each and every one of you have a great evening. I love you all. God bless you. And I'll catch you on the next one.